She needs to get down to protect her from all those STBs. Okay. It gives like 24 light, though. Inspiring Cry always gave light. It gives like a bunch, though, now. Get out of here, Arasing. You need your stress to go down a little bit. So we got the Weald open to us. The Thing from the Stars roams here this week. You might encounter it. What the hell is the Thing from the Stars? I don't want to go activate 3 Thronging Hives, especially not for an antiquarian trinket. Bonus damage and bonus crit versus blight. That's actually a... That actually seems like a pretty good trinket. I'm still saying no, because I want to find out what the Thing from the Stars is. Oh, was the Nomad Wagon open, by the way? It is. Complete... No, it's not. Complete more quests to unlock. But I have things now. I want to spend them. People died for these. Ray and some other character I'd barely heard of gave their lives for that shit. Alright, Chewie, let's get you in here. Han Solo, you are going to be actually our front rank character because you have point-blank shot now. Which, by the way, we did equip, correct? No, we did not. See? So we want point-blank shot, we want grape shot blast, we want duelist advance and open vein. You know, I'd almost rather get rid of grape shot blast in favor of tracking shot. We can point blank shot, tracking shot, and then dual advance, open vein as needed. I'm okay with this. Let's roll with that. Chewie, your skills are appropriate. Your skills are appropriate. Count Dooku, you're going to be rocking the 3-hole, and then Max Rebo. Let's get you bringing up the rear. Provision, we're going to go into the Weald. Although, remember the hashtag chat? It's actually hashtag fuck the Weald. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go try and figure out what the Thing from the Stars is. Used to tap into otherworldly power, but beware its other effects. I don't know what this does, and I don't feel like now is the time to find out. It's our first trip into the Weald. That's going to be dangerous enough. We already have a medicinal herb. Let's take a key. We have a holy water. Give me, like, 10 torches. This seems acceptable. We got a full stack of food. That's probably enough. We're not going to be camping. 1 stack of food seems adequate. You can actually ignore the courtyard. Antiquarian for your main DPS. Now you're just, now you're just straight up trolling, chat. If you want to troll, you got to wait until we got Jar Jar Binks in our party, because then I'll tolerate it. When Jar Jar is around, you know what? You're entitled to troll. I want to find this Thing from the Stars and see what I have to do to destroy it.
Nature herself.
Well, there goes half our shovels. It's not an auspicious start. We're not even to the first room yet. Half of our shovels are already gone. Stashed heirlooms? Hell yeah, deeds that Chewbacca didn't steal. Chewbacca's like, what's that, a deed to some land on Coruscant? All for Chewie, baby. Give that over here. I'm getting ready to start Wookiee real estate business. I call it Wookiee house flipping. First you build a mud hut on Kashyyyk, and then you upgrade the walls with, like, straw and turn them into mud bricks. You can sell that for a killing. We could use our medicinal herbs here and get a little bit of extra food. I'm more inclined to just go ahead and poke it. Still some meat on these bones. Alright, we'll take a little extra food.
Waiting to be spent.
I'd rather keep my medicinal herb in case we need it for something more important, like a jug of moonshine that could give us a little bit of a buff. We're still in Radiant Light. We just missed Radiant Light. You know what? Stab him in the throat. Start things off with a Count Dooku throat stab. Oh, Rabid Rush. You know what? Give me the rabies. If rabies does the same thing it's always done, I love the rabies. I say run at me with that shit. Bring me more rabies, please. I'll hit you with a tracking shot. We just want to set up the buff. Little Rabid Rush. Count Dooku. No rabies for Dooku. So we're going to Inspiring Tune, grind away a little bit of that stress. It gives a buff, too? It also gives a stress resistance buff. That's amazing. Chewbacca has been double dodged. Okay, Max Rebo take a little bit of damage there. Resisted to bleed, that's nice. You know what? Give us the bolstering ballad. We could use the bonus accuracy. Pete, you should let the Wookiee win. Nobody stresses Count Dooku twice.
Confidence surged
You come at Dooku once, you know what? Good for you. You come at Dooku twice, he'll cut your head off. Just like Anakin did to him in the final scenes of that. I'm not too worried about one dog. I kind of want it to bite me. Come at me with your bite, bro. Give me a little bit of... Or just be bleeding and die. Also good. Now, we've got some time to do a little weird reconstruction here with no worries about our canine friend, because he's definitely dead. Max Rebo, little stress relief here. Pete, hey, what's up? Iskar, welcome to the stream. Always let the Wookiee win, though, Pete.
Death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
175 gold. I would have liked a little more, I'm not going to lie, but who doesn't want more gold? What's our actual mission here? Complete 100% of rune battles. Alright, we actually have a pretty good layout for that because we can just wander. I love that enemies appear in a puff of smoke now. That's new, but also amazing. So get stabbed in the heart, we're going to activate our riposte. And if the rest of all y'all would start swinging at our boy, that'd be pretty helpful. Little bolstering bow. Little extra speed, little extra damage. You know what? We should shuffle our party order. We won't be able to sacrificial stab, but it does open our jester up to being able to slice and dice. Or alternatively, we could keep things as they are now and just continue having Count Dooku hack off heads. I kind of like the head hacking meta, I'm not gonna lie. No, you should attack Han Solo though. Leave Chewbacca alone. Leave Chewbacca alone! Let's face it, Chewbacca's no Britney Spears.
Obliterated.
Man, Han always shoots first, and when he does, it always gets a kill. Grind away your own stress. Max Rebo is the greatest addition to the team ever. So what's your self-buff do? Bonus speed, bonus accuracy. Actually, the speed and accuracy are probably... Oh, it gives you plus 25% to healing skills? We'll take advantage of that. And who's more hurt? You're the same hurt.
A momentary abatement.
So the cultist critical ability's fan-freaking-tastic, though. Is this the young Han Solo or the older daddy Han Solo? He's going to vacillate between the two. Sometimes he'll be old Han Solo, sometimes young Han Solo. It will change depending upon which is comedically appropriate at the time. We're going to take this torch and immediately burn it. A little more torch light. Let's keep ourselves in radiant light. Want to keep that stress down, not spending money on stress relief. Little bit of an unfortunate shuffle, but you know what? It feels like we have a party here that is relatively adaptable when it comes to reorganizing themselves. We can't shadow fade. We could tracking shot. We could point... You know what? Tracking shot. Let's give ourselves a buff, and then on our next turn, we'll point blank shot this man off the planet. All right, Max Rebo got shanked in the heart. Max, let's have you go ahead and harvest. Hit these guys for a little bit of damage, but also a fairly significant bleed. Nobody point blank shots me. I point blank shot you. This is how this works. Was trying to farm a crit to get a little bit of a heal buff there, but nothing doing. There we go. The old Holy Lance paying the bills. That's how you point blank shot, champ, right there. Yeah, Max Rebo. Okay, well, so what buff do you get? Plus 40% to stress skills, plus 60% damage to finale. So this guy does huge damage if you can... Finale can be phenomenal if you can set it up first with a crit. Intriguing. Don't shank me, bro. He shanked me and we're bleeding. Don't Rain of Whips. God damn it. What did I just ask you? Here's me, don't Rain of Whips. What does he immediately do? Hits us with the Rain of Whips because he's a dick.
Monstrous size.
Nobody fucks with Han Solo.
Intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered.
Yeah, could you heal for more? Count Dooku is just not a healer, though.
Seize this momentum.
Oh, the Blackest of Fates? Nah, man, you gotta give me a journal from the pages of that sweet-ass Darius Rucker. I love that guy. So use that bandage so we don't bleed to death, and maybe eat this food. We don't have a key. Our heirloom chest was trapped. The trap contains a blight, which we don't care about because we avoided it. The Count was a master swordsman. Doesn't fit with that character. What are you talking about? Did you not see him wielding the dagger of doom? Pete clearly has a key. Oh, you're right. We do have a key. I was saving it for something more important. Dashed heirlooms.
Packs laden with loot.
Stunstone.
Often low on
Do we
supplies.
have, first off, also put our party back in its like, proper order. Thank you. Do we have anybody who could benefit from a Stunstone? I don't believe so, but we can take it out of our inventory by moving it. You have no stun abilities. Pretty sure you don't have a stun ability. You definitely don't, but here. It does lower your speed by 1. Having our Jester with slightly lower speed isn't really much of a problem. We may just sell that when we get back to town. Plus 10 stun is not a huge benefit. Oh good, there's a madman. Well, he's got us with the doomsay. That sucks. Alright, madman. First off. No, they dodged Count Dooku. Summon the tentacles of the abyss. Alright, Max Rebo, give us that dank inspiration that we desperately need. Shoot this madman in the heart. It's fine. We don't care about your stressful incantation. Nobody can... You can't make Max Rebo be worried. Max Rebo fears no man. Or woman. Or entity from beyond the pale. Those guys have way too much protection to be trying... Yeah, J'accuse, that was a bad idea. I really want a duelist advance, but we got to get out of first position to do that. Point blank shuffle, little stressful. You can't freak out Max Rebo. He doesn't care. Max Rebo is immune to stress. See, watch. Max Rebo will just be like, nah. I just sing the Cantina song and suddenly everything is fine. That madman screams with the Darth Vader style. No! Kill this man. You didn't kill him, though. Yeah, we're gonna get groping swiped, that's for damn sure. Nobody gropes Han Solo. Okay, you need to kill this. There we go. Now we have activated Riposte. Give me the J'accuse, because it will probably generate 1 kill and a little rollover damage on our boy. We dodged. Get riposted. We did not riposte, though. Okay, you know what? A 5-point heal is not terribly shameful. We dodged somebody getting cut. Give him the bleed. He didn't get the bleed.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
We really need to get rid of these corpses. You don't have an ability that clears corpses by chance, do you? Of course not. Also, you need to do nothing but heal anyway, so it doesn't matter. Get our boy pumped back up into Health Town, and in the meantime, Max Rebo can just sit in the back and sing a jaunty tune to himself because he's real worried about how this combat's going and the fact that it ain't going so good. Get that corpse out of the road. You, Count Dooku, you're wielding the knife of doom. That's supposed to be an insta-gib.
Continue the onslaught.
Fortunately, Han Solo's here to clean up the mess. Give me all of these goods. Now we have 2 keys. We definitely should have used that 1 key earlier. Onward and upward. We're going to get out of this, chat. I'm confident. It's a short mission at the beginning. We're doing... No, Chewbacca and your god... His continual thieving is really starting... He stole 1,000 gold in a vial of... God, you thieving bastard, Chewbacca, you motherfucker. Can we use a key on this? Okay. Don't let Chewbacca open anything. He's just gonna steal it all. He's a thieving prick. It's no wonder we hung out with Han Solo. People are always like, you know, that Han Solo, he's a bad crowd. You run with him, Chewbacca, it's going to rub off on you. It actually went the other way. Han Solo was a straight-up guy until he started hanging out with Chewie, and Chewie corrupted him. I want to start duelist advancing as fast as possible, so we're just going to lead with the point-blank shot. Give me the battle ballad. We could use the speed and accuracy here. Count Dooku. That's my boy right there. A little bit of stress relief as well. Pummel this man in the face. Go ahead and mark your prey. No, it's fine. Mark me. I don't care. This is the man we want you to hit. Okay, well, maybe not quite so hard, though. Joke's on you. I'm already marked. Also, nobody touches Chewbacca. Okay, so these guys gotta die. That did 3 damage. The 0-point heal was really not what we needed there, Count Dooku. Could have used anything more than 0, would have been better. Deep down, Han Solo wanted to be a family man, not a scoundrel. My dog is named Chewbacca. Well, fortunately, Chewbacca cannot be touched by mortal weapons. And he did kill the one man who could have possibly swung at him that round. So he might survive to see another day. Nope, escape cloud's gonna thwart us. Get reposted, though. Double resist on the blight. It's beautiful. Grind down Count Dooku's stress a little bit there, Max Rebo. Give me an actual heal this time. Well, it's not great, but it's better. Took 3 of it back with the bleed, though. That's fantastic. I'm just going to cut your throat, if you don't mind. My dog is called Chewbacca. He steals stuff, too. I'm telling you, apparently all Chewbaccas are just ridiculous kleptos. Chat confirms. You have it. You heard it here. Twitch TV. Let's get rid of a little extra stress here. Who's got the most? Still Max Rebo. I'm starting to wonder if Max Rebo doesn't have a problem. All he really does is sit in a corner and sing to himself quietly. That's an odd behavior for an entertainer. A 3-point heal. Well, that'll undo the bleed. Maybe the Jacques. We can get that corpse out of the way, so the only thing this guy can do is escape cloud us, which does minimal damage. Although it did blight us, which is not good. We're out of combat time now. That should probably be end of mission, though. Give me that vial of blood. I'll take all of the things.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
This gives us a penalty to dodge. Who has terrible dodge? You have 7, 17. That's pretty good. 17, pretty good. 27. All right, you carry this out. There we go. End of dungeon. Drink this. We already used our bandage, but you're not likely to bleed to death. Let's go ahead and shovel this grave open with our last shovel. Really? And ancient shovels don't work on an ancient coffin? Is it medicinal herbs? Nope. Holy water, maybe. Let's just fling shit at the coffin. It had 150 gold in it. That's supremely disappointing. Well, we could go fight 2 hallway battles for nothing, which we're not going to do. What we are going to do instead is come and disarm this trap for some free stress relief that we didn't actually need. We're going to pick up this bag and hope that Chewie doesn't steal it. He didn't. We got an extra 50 gold. Beautiful. Smart move there would have been to extinguish our torch and then open that. We did get a bounty hunter hat that is terrible. How about the EXP, though? Count Dooku became stout. You know, Christopher Lee is actually a pretty skinny guy. Stout doesn't necessarily seem appropriate. Max Rebo, he's definitely a goth. What difficulty is this run? We're actually playing in Radiant mode, tack draw, not because we're looking to decrease the difficulty necessary, just because we're looking to lower the time frame it takes.
That deserves better than this place.
I want to like the Shield Breaker, but I don't because you can't take them on a mission that ever requires you to camp. Though think about this. You don't have to camp when you go into the farmstead. So maybe, and there are a lot of stuff that had stealth. Like in the time we were in there, we fought 2 monsters that had the stealth ability. Maybe the shield breaker is perfect for the farmstead? You know what? I think we take her.
Shifting, swaying.
We do have to name you,
She
however.
mesmerizes her prey before
Flawed
the final
release.
strike.
Penalty to critic. That's actually a terrible ability for you to have, though. Pierce's melee, that's the one that hits everything? No. What's the one where you throw your spear and hit everything? That's Impale, which is ranged, although it already has a big crit penalty, so stacking on top of it, I guess, isn't necessarily the end of the world. Sway is great. That's the one that lets you just ignore damage. Captivate does what? It's a pretty big blight and does bonus damage against targets that are marked. Okay. Expose is the one that bypasses stealth and I think de-stealths people. Adder's Kiss is just a blight, which is good. Although it does move you back 1. I like that less. Puncture moves you forward 1. This should be Mace Windu. Boba Fett. No, I mean, the Shield Breaker is a lady type. Chat says Isla Sakura. Alright. Who's Isla Sakura, chat? You're going to have to, when you come with these bizarre extended universe characters, you're going to have to fucking help me out a little bit. Because I don't know who these people are. I don't give a shit about the extended universe. Shots fired, Pete? Yeah, I still don't give a shit about the extended universe, though. The green alien chick with tentacles on her head. Who, you mean the Twi'lek girl? She's not even extended universe. Is she the Twi'lek from the bar? She's Jabba the Hutt's Twi'lek dancer? You should at least know the name of the race, by the way, chat. I mean, come on, Twi'lek. I'm by no means a fanboy, and even I know what a Twi'lek is. So we should get another Vestal. Just because we like Vestals. I also really like Houndmasters. Let's pick up a Houndmaster, too. Isla Sakura was the blue Jedi with the tentacle hair, so she was the blue Twi'lek lady. Or was she not a Twi'lek? No, she was a Jedi Knight. I got nothing, then. Let's see here. Another Vestal. I mean, if we're talking virgins, this is... Chat said it earlier. This has got to be Shmi Skywalker. Did we spell Shmi right? Does it really matter? Does anybody care what Shmi's actual name was? Nobody gives a shit. She died during Order 66. This guy has almost the perfect subset of abilities. Hound's Harry is trash, but Hound's Rush is great. We need to give this guy Target Whistle, and he is set. He has all the abilities we love if we just give him Target Whistle. And then he can work out a rank 2 pretty damn well. Yeah. So let's do that. Off Guard is trash. What are you talking about? Off Guard. So, Phantos me, let's get you in here, and we're going to buy you Target Whistle, and that's really all you need. You're set. Shmi Skywalker, let's get you in here, and we're going to give you actually decent abilities this time, because we're just going to buy you Mace Bash, and then you're good from any position. We have the abilities we like, which are Mace Bash, Judgment, which is fantastic, Divine Grace, and Party Comfort. That's all you need. Shmi Skywalker is set to be the greatest healer who's ever lived. Phantos me, we're going to adjust your skills, though. So we want you to have Hound's Rush, we want you to have Target Whistle, Lick Wounds, and Blackjack. Those are all solid. I feel like we can probably just go back in. Like, we're ready to work again. We do have 10 deeds now, so we should probably upgrade our stagecoach again. I'm going to go with quantity over quality here. Although, you know, as Napoleon said, change Phantosme's name, though. Good call. Let's see. Who has... I mean, theoretically, this should also be probably Han Solo, because he's got a pet Wookiee. Houndmaster. Well, he has a Stoolie. Boba Fett didn't have a Stoolie, chat. It can't be Boba Fett. Also, how the hell, chat, would you recommend anyone who isn't a bounty hunter for Boba Fett? You're out of your goddamn mind. Boba Fett will be our bounty hunter if we're going Star Wars. If I know one thing about Star Wars, it's that Boba Fett is a bounty hunter. Based on that beard, he should be Obi-Wan. Well, you know what? Actually, I think you're right, Chad. It is Obi-Wan Kenobi. And the dog is Anakin Skywalker. He's Obi's Padawan. It's Obi-Wan and Anakin. You've done it, chat. That's genius.